Hi everyone, my name is Ethan and I'm the main committer of the CI/CD SIG and a maintainer of the QA SIG of the Open Euler community. And today I am going to introduce you our CI/CD service because most of you might use or learn that there is Jenkins or like Travis or GitHub Actions in the open source community. They're all famous CI/CD service, but all of them might not very adapted for our community because most of our users they have different kinds of apply different kinds of requirement. Like some of them use embedded machine, or some of them use server, or some of them use open Euler on cloud, or just simple Docker. So for adapt for different kinds of architecture, bare metal, different kinds of operating systems. So we built our CI/CD service to satisfy our requirement. So that's EulerPipeline. The Compass CI is the base of the EulerPipeline. So I will start with the Compass CI first. It is the scheduling and executing system, which is the most important thing of any kinds of complexity systems, like building or testing. All of them need the infrastructure to schedule resources or executing your job in the remote node. So let's start with the Compass CI. Compass CI is declarative. All the job of it you submit. All the job is declarative. You just need to submit a job YAML for announce the parameters you need, or the operating system, the kernel, or the text box node. All you need to just submit the YAML, and it supports different kinds of kernel, different kinds of machine, different kinds of software, often to serve your requirement for building or testing or benchmark, or just borrow simply to borrow a machine to use. That's what I'm talking about. Just if you need a bare metal or a VM or container, all of them are supported. And Compass CI is in microservice architecture and maximum of 16 containers. The picture of 3 layers is the 3 layers is all of the Compass CI, and the red one is others. I will introduce later. For the bottom one, the local run job layer is about some setup scripts, some monitor scripts, like the main info monitor, the CPU info monitor, etc., and the statistics script, and the run job script, which to run your test or builds program. The local run job layer will happen in each test box you borrow. And the middle layer is the remote run job layer, and it is about some service run in the remote manager node, like some lifecycles, the main scheduler, all the quiz, all the database, and other service. And the red one, the project-specific pipeline will serve it is different kinds of application. So for different things, like if you need the building systems, and that is EulerMaker. So we build EulerMaker, our OS building systems based on Compass CI, and the EulerMaker is the extra service on the top of it. And the EulerPipeline I will introduce later, and it is also a red layer application. The EulerMaker will I will not introduce today because this is not my section, and it will be introduced in tomorrow 2:30 p.m. in room 202. If you have any interest of it, you could join the section tomorrow. So back to my session, I will continue for Compass CI. Once the user submit the job YAML, the text box will grab it from the scheduler quiz. Once it grab it, it will use these 4 ways to prepare the environment needed for the job. Instead of installing, because we know if we install operating system on the machine by the original way from like ISO or a QML image, it will take a long time. But if we use the init renfs, we use the overlay fs way to make it. It will be very fast. To more specific. The init renfs means we will make all the components into one initfs file, and all of the system of the software the job need will totally run in memory. So it will be so fast when you deploy. And the NFS and CIFS way means we will prepare init rendisk file for specific operating system distro, and after we deploy the OS by mount the init by mount the root fs. But it is read only. We will then we will mount the overlay. We'll mount the readable layer by NFS or CIFS, so you could make your job happen on the overlay FS. So it will be very fast. But the top 3 ways have a shortcoming. That is, they could not persistently to store the data. So if you need to persistently store your data, you need to use the local disk way, which means the root fs will mount on your logical volume. So that is the 4 ways we support. So we don't do the install. So that's the way how Compass CI deploy. Error is inevitable. Every time we submit a job, and the job will perhaps the job will occur different kinds of values. Like the picture on the left, the statistics show that there is several values happen. So for Compass CI, the Compass CI will submit submit the git bisect tracing for each of it. For each of the error, Compass CI will find the first back commit for it. It will consistently submit the same job with different commit hash, and totally find the first batch commits for all the values. So it will make you easy to find out what is the root reason for the error. And for performance testing, use Compass CI. You could make a good comparison between two commits, two OS, or two hardware to find out what is the difference happen, what is the performance change, like the right picture show. That is the basic function of Compass CI, and now we here EulerPipeline, the CI/CD service, because the basic function of Compass CI is how to schedule and executing job, but it could not make make job and job run automatically. So EulerPipeline is to resolve this problem, to make a declarative grammar to arrange all the stuff and drive them by events. So this is the architecture of the EulerPipeline. Is the 1 + 1 plus n plus m. It means one pipeline is under a certain declarative grammar, like the right picture, by several keywords, and it has n kinds of defined templates served for different scenes, which predefined by the maintainers, and all the templates arrange m kinds of atomic jobs, such as building or testing different kinds of scripts. Finally, the EulerPipeline will serve for kernel CI, serve for package CI or distro CI, etc. About the declarative grammar, like this, it is very similar like the GitHub Actions one. If you need to define the webhook trigger, you could use the on keyword and announce what kinds of event you need, and Git repo address and the branch, etc. Or you could also use on keyword to announce a cron tab trigger, which is we most to use the interval, how much interval we need to trigger the whole workflow, and the structure of the control flow of the pipeline. You could just use sequence and parallel sections, like the button picture shown. All the red row is announcement of a job, and the parallel and sequence will announce is represent the structure of the control flow. So it's no limited to announce how many jobs are parallel, or how complex structure it is. Like some declarative grammar used in GitHub Action or others, they will basically they are limit the structure's complexity. So this kind of grammar will just make it unlimited. So for the single rectangle, the red rectangle represents there are one atomic job. Like this is EulerMaker create project job, and the job YAML is the YAML I mentioned before in the Compass CI section. So it is also declarative. The grammar also support the the reference expression to embed in your YAMLs like this. You could just to reference value from the running context, like the vars.os means this job, while it's before it's submitted, it will reference the OS value from its context in vars namespace, or you could use this grammar to announce a Python expression to make some like string handling, or just make out numeric you need. And the matrix keyword is used to announce different kinds of combination. Like if you submit a job, but you need it run in different kinds of distro, different kinds of architecture to test it. You could just use this keyword to simply make your single workflow to split to many combination. And you could use overview of metrics in the website to simply glance how all the branch status is. And while your workflow, your pipeline occurs some arrows like a job is value, you could click the button to reproduce the same environment easily. Once you click the button, we will provide a web terminal which you could share with your partner to debug in the same web terminal, or you could just use your own terminal application to enter the environment for debug. And while you finish your debugging and make your pull request, update your Git repo, and the webhook event will trigger the new running record, and it will make the new turn of testing. The target for EulerPipeline is to support all the things of it. Like code CI means the access control on your repo, or kernel CI for the kernel repo access control, or the ISO CI, like how to build your own distro image. Like the release CI is for the release management for your community. So all of them the CI title is for different kinds of things. They are all of them are different kinds of template, and like in code CI, the antivirus or the check SCA check license, they are all of them are atomic jobs supported by the Compass CI. So it means we could build a large ecosystem for different kinds of atomic jobs and use the template to arrange them easily. And all the thing you need to do to build your pipeline is to select a defined template and make some fine tune, like set some parameters or change some little bit details, and your pipeline will work. That's all. And if you have any interest of the CI/CD system in the Open OR community, you could engage us by these ways. And any questions? Thank you.